Well, in all my years, I didn't think I'd ever get into designing a fan and then milling out a prototype. You know, just a strange thing. But something new, I guess they ain't all bad. So it's gonna be kind of boring for a while. I don't want to go really hogging this thing through, so I got time. Just going to take a look at how this goes. The material's Delrin, so you want to run pretty slow RPMs and heavy feeds. But I just have, you know, 5/16 bolts holding in the plastic, so I don't want to go just tearing it apart. I could feed this super heavy, but I just don't want to take it off the fixture. So I'll come back after it. Well, now you can see that the impeller's kind of starting to emerge. There's enough of the features done where you can get an idea of what it's going to ultimately look like. It's got to get to 1 inch deep, so it's going to take a while. But you know, you never really know how heavy to feed it. The key with Delrin is not running the RPMs too fast. Keep the chips clearing, otherwise they just want to, you know, bird nest like crazy. So I just thought I'd bring an update here, and I'll move it along as it moves along. Pretty boring, otherwise it's the same thing over and over again. The last pass with this cutter, I think it's only at 5,000. Kind of see the little border in there. What it has left for cut. This is uncut, but the margin is bigger here. So yeah, I hope this thing moves a lot of air. It's not a water pump, I'm going to use it like an air pump. So I'm putting it on a DC motor that will spin crazy RPMs. I'm not sure, somewhere between 5,000 and 7,000 RPMs. So it's all going to be fun and interesting. Always fun when chips can blow up, you know. So now it's just kind of doing cleanup stuff. The fan blades are to depth, I think anyways. And now it's just topping it. Just part of the program to make sure everything's equal. If this fan gets spun as fast as I think it might, it's pretty important that balance is on too. So it's okay that it's taking a little time to make sure everything's correct. I'll come back when it switches cutters. Well, hopefully everything's going to go well in here. Just taking a little contouring now all the way around each blade. The first operation was really just a roughing one. So now I'm going to try and make it look real pretty. Make sure balance is on. See it wants to vibrate a little bit at the end of the blade, something like that. But there's not much I can do. I feel I could. That's not true. I'm going to slow the RPMs down. So there it appears like I got rid of the chatter. I slowed the RPMs down and increased the feed by quite a bit. So when it comes to the end, now it doesn't fuss. So you know, getting there. Pretty soon I'm going to crank her up on the lathe here once it's done cutting and see what kind of air can move. Maybe it won't move much without the shield being on the top too, but at least I'll get an idea. So this is a little bit of how the impeller works. The blades are actually reverse facing, so there'll be another shroud over here that has a hole in the middle, and the air will get pulled in there and then thrown out to the side, and that's why it has that reverse curve to throw the mass out. So I'll start it up here again. Let's start it the right way. And I will hopefully speed it up here. Throwing a fair amount of air without a shroud on So I suspect it'll do pretty good back there. 3,000 motor, I'm going to run this thing a lot more than that. Inside of the shroud, that thing's going to move a ton of air, I think.